Good morning, everyone. Bob here. Welcome to a gentle strength workout for sciatica. Sciatica is when you experience pain from your low back to the bottom of your feet, at least somewhere along that route. It simply means that your sciatic nerve has been pinched somewhere, causing you the pain. If you do these exercises I'm going to present to you on a regular basis, you might be lucky enough not to ever experience sciatica, or if you have sciatica already, they should help. If they don't, you might have to take drugs. And it should go away in 6 weeks. Unless you are not behaving yourself, you're not eating right, you're not handling stress right, you're not exercising on a regular basis, at least some kind of exercise that is with intention, so that you know what you're doing and why you're doing it, your sciatica could turn into chronic, which isn't fun. So let's warm up here before we do the main part of the workout by going for a walk. And the walk can be around your house, your apartment, or it can be outside. And you want to make sure you do it slowly, and you want to make sure you take short little strides or steps, because when you walk like that, you don't put as much pressure on your low back, which is where the pinched nerve will be. How long do you walk? I don't know, maybe 5 minutes. And I'm outside and I'm going to walk around my yard. But if that's just too much for you, walk on a flat surface. And remember, keep it slow with short steps. Throughout my day, I do a lot of standing and I do a lot of sitting. So let's start with the standing. I'm going to check my posture. I'm going to make sure my feet are shoulder width apart. My toes are pointing straight ahead. My legs are straight, but soft at the knee. My hips are in neutral, which means I'm not pelvic tilting back and I'm not pelvic tilting forward too far. I'm right in the middle. My shoulders are down and back a little bit and relaxed. My hands are at my side. My head is in neutral, meaning my chin is resting on a ledge and it's being pushed back into my neck a little bit. And someone is pulling the top of my head straight up. Especially if I push my chin back into my neck, it will line up my ears with my shoulders. Because I do a lot of leaning forward throughout the day, watching TV, using my computer, my phone, driving my car. So I have to check my posture, my standing posture, throughout the day many times. And then, say I'm going to stand like this for a few seconds throughout my day. I'm going to breathe in through my nose and blow out through my mouth. And breathe in through my nose and blow out through my mouth. And this focus and checking my posture and standing still will release endorphins to make me feel good, and my body will be that much healthier. And now I'm going to check my posture seated. I do a lot of sitting throughout the day too. I shouldn't, but I do. And Many times, if I care about my pain in my low back down to my feet, my sciatic pain, if I care about that, I'm going to check my posture while I'm seated. So instead of being in the back of the chair and taking the shape of the chair, I'm going to sit at the edge of the chair just for a few seconds. My feet are shoulder width apart. My feet are below my knees. My hips are in neutral. My shoulders are down and back a little bit and relaxed. My hands are on my quads. My head is in neutral. You know what that means. Don't forget to push the chin back into your neck to line up your ears with your shoulders. And then I'm going to breathe in through my nose and out through my mouth. Hopefully I'm going to be able to, when I get good at this, blow out twice as long as I breathed in. Let me try breathing in again. That was for about 2 seconds. Blow out. Maybe 4 seconds. So it takes work to breathe properly. Moving the diaphragm muscle up and down, allowing more oxygen to come into your body and make you feel better. Squatting will help strengthen your low back so you don't get that sciatic nerve problem. Because squatting works these big quad muscles and these big hamstring muscles and your glute muscles and your back muscles and your front ab muscles. All that with a squat. So squatting is super important. You need to do squats in whatever workout you do. And I like the chair squat. I'm going to begin by sitting on the edge of my chair in my perfect seated posture. My hands are on my quads here. I'm going to lean forward, maintaining that nice straight back, but with a little tilt. So I'm not curling myself like this. I'm just leaning forward, putting the pressure on my feet, especially the outsides of my feet. My toes are spread down there in these funny looking clogs. I'm going to lean forward and then give myself a little push off, but not too fast. And I'm going to straighten my legs and come up, working my quads and my hamstrings. Now I'm in that standing posture. Hold it here for a second or two just to check things out. How do I feel? Pretty good, eh? When my posture's working, I feel younger. And then I'm going to lower myself. I know the chair is there. I know where the seat is, but I'm not going down too fast because as soon as I feel the seat with my glutes, I'm going to straighten up. Then I'm going to check my posture again. Then lean forward a little bit with a little bit of a tilt. Not a curl, a tilt. And then push off. But right here, I'm going to take my time coming up to my standing perfect posture for me. And then when I'm ready, I'm going to slowly go back down. Where's the chair? There it is. And then I'm going to straighten up. Let's do it one more time. Because I'm doing it slowly, it's a lot more difficult. I'm really focused here on lots of positions for my body. So it's hard work. Burning calories and strengthening my low back so I don't get sciatica. While I'm here, I might as well do some sciatic nerve flossing. You know how you get that little piece of floss and you stick it between your teeth to get the plaque out that's stuck in between the teeth and near the gums? Well, we're going to do this with our low back. This is a sciatic nerve flossing exercise that I want you to do with your chair squat. So when you're done the chair squats, you're going to sit in your best posture again. And then you're going to take one leg and put it behind your chair or under your chair like that. Get it back there, okay? And point your toe too. Instead of sliding your heel back, point your toe so you can get it way back. Keep your best posture though. Sit up straight. Get that leg back. And then when the leg's way back there, I want you to look up, bring your chin up to the sun. Way up like that. Giving your sciatic nerve a chance to relax. And just breathe through your nose and out through your mouth, if you can do it. And then bring your foot forward, all the way forward, and put your heel down and point your toe to the sky. And then bring your chin to your chest. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Straight leg. Good. Bring it back. Let's try the other side. So we're going to take this leg and slide it back, and with my toe reach way back under the chair. And then look up to the heavens. And then bring your foot forward, put the heel down, point the toe up, and then put your chin on your chest. Sciatic nerve flossing. To keep my low back strong, I need to keep my hamstrings and my quads strong. So I'm going to do a stretch because I've just worked those big muscles, and I want to take advantage of the warm muscles by stretching them and holding the stretch. So I'm going to hold on to the chair just so I can maintain my best posture. I'm going to shift my weight to the inside leg and take the outside leg and put my straight leg forward with my heel down and my toe pointing to the sky, right? Good. So it's a nice straight leg, toe pointing up to the sky. The foot's flexed there. And then this one, of course, is bent a little bit. I'll show it to you. Bent a little bit. Still standing up straight. And then I'm going to hinge forward by pushing my bum back. Still standing up straight, but I'm pushing my hips back, my bum, causing the hamstring to really, really stretch. Lots of weight on this bent supporting leg. I'm holding onto the chair too so I don't fall over. How long do I hold this? Well, if you don't hold it very long, you might as well not do it. So 2 minutes, the longer the better. There's something called pendiculation. You might want to look that up because it talks about the significance of stretching. And if you don't do it right, you might as well not do it. That hamstring muscle was worked when I did my chair squats. And now I want to, because it's warm, stretch it. Which means I hold it at its maximum length to tell my brain I want to keep it long. It'll protect my low back. So that's been 2 minutes. I have to do the other one because I got 2 legs. This is the light chair. So remember, I'm holding onto the chair. I shift the weight to the inside leg. As I straighten this leg, put the heel down, point the toe up, bend the supporting leg, but keep my back pretty straight, but I'm on a bit of a tilt. My hips are back. The more I go down and the more I push my hips back, the more I get the stretch through my hamstrings. Yep. Pendiculation. 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 All about stretching. Interesting word. You got it. About 2 minutes. Hear that train? It's saying your 2 minutes is up. Good work. Now I want to stretch the front of my legs, my quads. So shift my weight to the supporting leg closest to the chair, grab my ankle. Now I'm not pulling my leg up, I'm pushing my leg into my palm. Push my leg down into my palm. That will stretch your quad muscles. But my knees should be together and I should be standing up nice and straight. Push the leg into the palm. Working the quad muscle in the front of the leg. Now, on my knees aren't quite together because I have a bit of a problem with that knee. You'll see when I do the other side how close I can get my knee to the other knee. 2 minutes, right? There we go, 2 minutes. Now, stand up tall, shift my weight to the inside leg, grab a hold of my ankle, stand up tall, bring that knee together with the other knee. And that stretches the quad on this outside leg. Remember, a strong quad, a strong hamstring, a strong low back, no sciatica. And your 2 minutes is up. Now, I might have rushed you with the 2 minute thing, but you can put me on pause now if you want and just go back and make sure it's 2 minutes on each side for those stretches. Another great exercise that's been around a long time is the push-up. That will strengthen your low back. But because I'm an old gentleman here, I choose to do the push-up standing using a wall. So I don't call it the push-up, I call it the push-out or the push-away. You might have some people refer to it as a plank too. You can do a plank in a horizontal position on the floor or standing near a wall. Push away, push out, push away, plank, well, call it whatever you want, but this is how you do it. So you're away from the wall, your feet are shoulder width apart, you're in your best posture possible. Maybe out here, because my arms have to just barely reach the wall. They got to be straight. My palms are flat on the wall, shoulder height. Not down here, not up there, shoulder height. So everything's lined up, best posture possible. Maybe I could be back a little bit more to create a little bit of an angle with my whole body. Straight arms. Okay, now I'm going to just keep everything straight and lower my elbows toward the wall. And I do everything very slowly and then straighten up again. And lower my elbows toward the wall and straighten up again. Now I'm going to try to incorporate my deep breathing, my diaphragmatical breathing, my breathe in through the nose, blow out through the mouth, as I do the push away. So I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to breathe in through my nose when I'm not moving. I'm going to blow out through my mouth twice as long as I breathed in when I'm moving. That should create a nice pace for me. So breathe in through my nose, blow out as I move through my mouth. Hold it, breathe in through my nose, blow out and push away. In through the nose, blow out. I like that speed. I'll do 2 more. Now, last time, and somebody once said, while you're doing these exercises, what are you thinking about? How do I focus? Focus on your form. Focus on where your arms should be, and your legs, and your back. Everything. 1 more. The push away. The bridge. Now again, a lot of times people do the bridge down on the mat, down on the floor. But again, I choose to do the bridge standing up using a wall. So I'm going to stand away from the wall. Now, the closer I get to the wall, the easier that it will be, because it won't be much of a bridge backwards. So the farther away from the wall, the harder it is. You decide. So for today, I'm going to stand about here in my best posture possible. Okay, and then I'm going to raise my arms up slowly. And when I get to about here, I'm going to start to follow with my head, my hands. I'm going to look between my hands. And I'm going all the way up to the top. And then if I can, I'm going to go all the way back until my fingers touch the wall. And there's my bridge. My feet are flat on the ground, my legs are straight, my posture is the best it can be. And then I'm coming away from the wall until I'm straight up. And then I'm going back slowly to the wall until my fingers touch. I'm working my low back and away. And I'm going to come all the way down very slowly until I'm here. So I don't feel much going on in my low back until I go past this position. As soon as I go past here, my hips go forward and my low back starts to do its work. So you might be, depending on where you are, if you don't do bridges, you might be maybe here. And you'll hold it briefly, breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth, and then you'll come back to here. Okay, you'll take a deep breath in through your nose and you'll move slowly up to maybe here or maybe here. But the goal is to get all the way to the wall and then come away from the wall until you're straight up and then go back to the wall. So be careful. Everybody's different. You want your low back to be strong so you don't have sciatica. The other muscle that you want to be strong to keep sciatica away or treat sciatica is your hip flexors. Just imagine that there's muscles connecting your hips in the front here to your lower legs. Okay, right in here, one on each side. And we're going to stretch that to finish off here. So I'm going to find some steps somewhere. I'll put one leg up on the step here. Notice this leg here that's supporting me behind is straight. My foot is flat, this foot is flat. And I'm going to lean forward with my whole body. I'm on a little bit of an angle, but not much. Like I'm not like this. I'm pretty much straight from the hips up. But I'm going to push forward with this knee here and this leg. Push forward, but keep the knee over top of the shoelaces down here. Okay? So like this. And that you'll feel right in here on this side of your body. Okay, just stand tall. Maybe push a little forward, more forward, or move your foot forward to get a bigger stretch there. But this is the position you want to be in. Not this. Straight from the hips up. Keep that low back in neutral. And how long do we hold this? You got it, 2 minutes. The longer the better, remember? Pendiculation. Yep. So I hope you enjoyed today's sciatica workout. We did start with that slow walk for a warm-up. There's a few things I want to remind you though. You got to do this on a regular basis. Maybe not every day, but every other day. You got to work on these exercises, especially the ones for your low back, regularly. You got to get your low back strong. Okay, that's 2 minutes. Let's try the other leg. Maybe I'll turn this way so I can talk to you. Stand over here. Right, so put the foot up, maybe away from your body a little bit more. Push with this front leg here, this knee, push forward. Keep the back leg straight, everything's pointing straight ahead, and feel the stretch, the hip flexor stretch on the inside here. Okay? Anyway, yeah, and you got to eat right, because if you get overweight, there's more pressure on your low back, so you're in trouble. You don't want to smoke either, and you don't want to drink alcohol, because those two things dehydrate you. You need lots of water, so I hope you're drinking water. You haven't seen me drink anything, so as soon as I'm done here, I'm going to have a couple big tall glasses of water. You need to be hydrated if you want that low back to be strong. And I think the number one thing, though, is posture. Checking your posture all day long, even for a few seconds. Check your posture, make sure you're in the best seated or standing position. Because you've got to teach that brain how to be stable, how to be in alignment. And the older you get, you lose muscle, you lose bone, and you lose your mind. And so, what's going to happen to you? Lots of things, and sciatica is just one of them, and you don't want it. So good luck, stay tuned, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. That encourages me to do more videos.